This is awkward.
Been a year, roughly.
Almost a year.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We don't want to dwell on it too much. This life says life. Okay. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Dragon Ball Super's ending and what we think about it
on our first podcast episode.
Yeah, we just like to feel like this is our better self because when we make our videos, we spend like hours talking.
And we heavily edited it down, but this is kind of like return to form.
Yeah, it's more comfortable for us and also easier for Jen to edit because, oh my god, the man's... Ooh. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, let's go straight to the Dragon Ball Super's ending. It recently ended, and I gotta say, I fucking love this ending.
Same.
I actually really love... I mean, Super's had this problem. I'm a Dragon Ball fan by heart. Look at this shit. Dragon Ball fan by heart. But I'm not denying that Super has its ending. Has its problems.
But it finally got into its groove.
And also these last two episodes, I'm just like, oh,
not appropriate.
Yeah, I know. Okay, first of all, let's talk about just the animation.
Yeah, just in itself, amazing. Especially with those last few episodes.
Oh my good lord.
I didn't even know what the hell I was watching at that point.
Good thing.
Yeah, no, that's a good thing because it was like so unreal. Like Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, they never got to that point where like the scenes, the choreography in itself was like technical. The animation was like amazing. You even said like the guy who did like one of the movies came back specifically.
Yeah, Naotoshi Sida. Mm-hmm. He did like the big battle sequence with Goku and Beerus in Battle of Gods.
Right.
He did the Goku Trunks versus Goku Black and Zamasu sequence. Pretty much he's known for his crazy camera work.
And it had crazy camera work.
And so far, this is his best work on Super. Where he did the final sequence with Goku and Jiren. I'm like, holy shit. Like, I literally wanted to smoke a cigarette, and I don't even smoke. I hate the idea of smoking.
Let's not do that. That's bad for your health.
Yeah, but, oh my god, just, for anyone who says Super's animation is bad,
it made up with this arc. Because obviously, like you said, from some of the previous arcs, there were some hiccups there and there.
Especially Future Trunks arc really had a downward spiral. Like, the last episode, I'm like, what happened there? But even the last episode, holy shit, they want to make sure we end in a bang and end in a good note, and they truly did. So yeah, animation, choreography, the fight with Jiren in general was just fun to watch.
It was amazing, yeah. It's just like, I couldn't stop, at that point, I couldn't even, blink. I was just, fixated on the screen.
I watched it on my TV in the family room, the big one. And, oh my god, just... I rewatched 130 and 131 an unhealthy amount of times.
Unhealthy amount?
Yeah, I watched it so many times because I
you didn't eat or sleep or anything?
I didn't do my schoolwork either.
That's pretty bad.
I'm passing the class on this shit. But yeah, that's all we gotta say. The animation was just on point to a key, and I hope it continues on wherever it goes.
And with that being said, it also gave us some interesting character dynamics, which we never seen before.
Yeah, not only that, but we never asked for.
Yeah.
But holy shit, who would have thought, the typical way the series would have ended with Goku, Gohan, and Vegeta being the final three.
That would have been the predictable, final three of the team.
Yeah. But Goku, okay, given main character status. Yeah. Frieza,
interesting, you don't want to change it up with the villain.
17?
Who on earth asked for 17?
Okay, so you have a conspiracy. Okay, first of all, I'll talk about Frieza later. We'll talk about 17 first.
Yes.
You think there's a conspiracy theory with 17?
Yes. Halt this podcast. Basically, I felt like there was an agenda. Yeah. There was a conspiracy.
Yeah.
I think there was a GT writer that was responsible for Super 17. He was like, no. I know 17 could work for the series. It just has to be done right. So I think that's what
happened. He went up to Kerry Timer
okay. No more Super 17, but we have a new Super 17. We'll just give him a little bit more of a personality and not just long hair and look like a biker.
Yeah, Jan has told me many times how much he despises not only Super 17, but just the arc of Super 17.
There was no point. How can you take an idea that on paper sounds great, bring back the villains, and make me not give a shit?
Yeah. No, you shouldn't have said it's trash. It's trash.
It was trash. No, well, yeah, because they wanted to make 17 the villain. It was no.
All characters make
no. If you made me, give it personality, then okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Like with what they did with the series. Yeah. But no, they didn't even do that. It was just okay, we'll fuse it with another copy of 17.
Which I'm like,
that's fair. Okay. So, with that being said, not only was 17 the final three,
arguably the MVP of the
MVP, and he's the final one!
Yeah, the fact, okay. he is literally the last one standing. We predicted that either Goku or Vegeta is gonna use the Super Dragon Balls and wish for the universe to come back. Yeah. That's the fact. We spent too much time on these new characters for them to be just erased.
For sure.
But what we didn't expect was 17 to be the last fucking one standing, and Manga, he made that wish, and he deserved that fucking cruise. He deserved that cruise,
like, yo, man, you're part of the crew now. Like, fucking Bulma will give you what you need.
Yeah,
okay? And just use it to bring back everyone, because obviously, if you didn't, other things would have happened.
Yeah, the fact that was a twist, though.
Oh, yeah.
Like Zeno,
but it was simple.
It was simple. This is what people should know. Dragon Ball is very character-driven and pretty simple.
The plot is not that complex.
No, but it works to its strength, though, because it's very character-focused. We care about the characters. We don't care about the major plot twist or something like that. We just care about the characters and how the dynamics and how they're going to get out of these situations. I remember the first time we saw 17 in this arc. I immediately got a different vibe from it.
Yeah, it was completely
like, what the fuck? I am liking this guy a lot more. And then that series progresses. I'm like, holy shit, I want to buy a figure of this guy. I'm like, there we go. They got me with that shit. They got me with that shit.
It's not even that. I was like, as I liked him more and more, I was like, no, this is wrong. There's something wrong with it.
Jan was legitimately baffled and confused and sort of scared of how much he liked 17.
I'm like, I like him way too much. I'm like, what the hell? And along with Frieza, both of them arguably are the only characters that stole the scene every time they were on.
Yeah, I'm not trying to say I'm a Frieza fanboy. I'll admit that, but I cannot think of one Frieza or 17 scene that I generally did not like.
For sure.
Like he literally every time they're on screen, my eyes are always on them. Like, whether it be 17 smartass Alex or Frieza's
okay, Sada.
But yeah, and the fact that we got a team of them who not even fan fiction came up with that shit. And I'm fucking stuttering because I'm so surprised.
Frieza wasn't even completely disgusted by 17. No, that says a lot.
No, he even said, like, remember, like, I appreciate that you trust me so much. And I'm like,
it's because 17's not a Saiyan.
Yeah, he loved the shit of beating the fuck out of Kaba after helping Goku. He enjoyed beating the shit out of Kaba.
Yeah, so they stole the scenes every time they were on. We got, like, teams out of those two for, like, a split second.
A couple times, actually.
Yeah, actually,
They even saved each other. Like, remember when Topo was going to ring out Frieza 17 threw a rock at him, Topo was going to ring out 17. Yeah. Frieza came in with the save. And then even during the final fight with Jiren, they were working together, surprisingly, really well. That's like, it's, again, one of the things that we never asked for, we never even thought of.
And we even got, I can't believe I wrote this, character development.
From Frieza
and 17 because they get more like personality.
Yeah, 17 is a mature guy now.
Yeah, 17's not like a teen anymore.
No, he's not a punk kid.
And Frieza's not like the same from when we were first introduced to him.
Or in Resurrection F.
Of course.
So we're talking about Frieza now?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, 17 last minute, arguably one of the biggest MVPs of this tournament and biggest surprise. Love the dude. You guys got me Toei with that fucking. I want to buy a figure of him. I can't believe I want to buy a figure of him. God damn it. Anyway, let's move on to my boy Frieza. Okay, we talked about how we felt in Resurrection F. He kind of diluted his character a bit when he was a punk bitch to Beerus.
Yeah, that was one of my few complaints about that movie.
Yeah,
it's because Frieza is gonna be returning for the first time in a long time, and
bad favorite villain.
We don't want to see him cowering over Beerus. We know that, and it's like it makes sense.
Yeah,
it's just if this movie's gonna be about you, just put him off to the side. Yeah. Don't make Beerus make some one-liner comments to show like Frieza's my bitch or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just like we want to see Frieza back to full form with his personality intact, and just going all out ruthless on people.
Now, what I like about this arc is the fact that not only I feel like Frieza is kind of back to his old form, but he's also developed. The fact that he's not lazy anymore. He's not afraid to get his hands dirty, but he's not afraid to let the Saiyans do the work. He's like, fuck that, I ain't fighting Jiren, I'm making Goku fight Jiren. Yeah. But when it counted, he saved Goku 3 times in his tournament.
You remember the promise, right?
Oh, the fact that Frieza...
You remember the promise, man?
Frieza gave him the pep talk.
Yeah, I was actually kind of shocked about that.
I feel like at this point, Frieza, he hates Goku still. He's still evil. He's an evil scumbag piece of shit.
Yes.
But he's not going to let his hatred for Goku run his life anymore. But yeah, good job on Frieza. I feel like this is a big step forward in Resurrection of Frieza.
Oh yeah,
way
for sure.
Step forward.
Way.
He's still
improvement.
Yeah, improvement. And one more character we want to talk about, Jiren. Ooh, the most mixed character of this fucking...
Alright, so do you want to go up first?
No, you can go. Yeah.
So, I think I'll summarize it this way.
Alright.
Dragon Ball Super. Dragon Ball in general. Again, not a deep series. So if you kind of let that go, because Jiren's backstory, oh my god, that was the most plain, copy and paste story I've heard in my life. Okay, everyone who's probably lost somebody raised their hands in this series.
And everyone raised their hands. The fact that no, everyone who's died raised your hands.
Yeah. But that being said, it feels like they shouldn't have saved it at the very end and just kind of pushed it to the side.
Yeah, we should have just... Because I like the fact that Jiren was just one unstoppable monster of a man.
Yeah, so I think from a choreography and just pure, seeing someone fight, loved it. But, again...
His first fight with Goku, oh my god, he was an alpha. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's very menacing, but it kind of, it had that issue where you're relying too much on your strength, and the actual substance of the character is where the issue is.
I will say that the last two episodes made it more interesting.
Oh yeah, and that's just because... Is this what trust is?
Is
this what trust is? Frieza and Goku. Okay, I would believe anything if I saw that.
Goku and Frieza team.
I'm like, magic's real.
Pigs can fly.
Pigs can fly.
Oolong can fly.
But no, that's the point. Okay, fine. He finally realizes that maybe I should believe in it, and it's even everyone else in this universe was my family, Ohana.
Well, my Nakama.
Yeah. So even Jiren was okay, he didn't say it, but he kind of accepts. Okay, maybe I should be cooler.
Yeah.
With my family.
Yeah. And I genuinely like that whole class interaction where Goku, you can tell how much impactful Goku was on his life. Yeah. And also, again, even though it's corny as fuck, the trust thing, I still, it fits well with the fact that Frieza and Goku put their trust in each other. Yeah, if you, rewind from the very beginning, these two, No. I would never have imagined this would happen. So, obviously, that powerful scene kind of pretty much, converted Jiren a little bit. So that we'll probably see him in the next future, whatever they decide to do. And that just goes back to what I'm saying earlier, that don't look at Jiren as this in-depth character. Don't overhype it. Just enjoy the scenes. That's what it is. He's not a deep character, and don't even look at him as a villain. He was a rival. He was a rival. He was an obstacle. So that was what it was. Yeah, that's how I went to Jiren all the time. Especially when he didn't talk much for the majority of the beginning of the arc. It was just there meditating, floating. Yeah. But I'm not gonna lie, I did like the scenes where he was just alphing people. Please. He beat the shit out of him. Him taking on Frieza, Goku, and everyone. I mean, that was damn, pretty much that. But, yeah, I gotta say, and yeah, even though it's predictable how the series ended, I did like the fact that Goku didn't really win. No, it took 3 people, and it took a double KO. Yeah, Frieza and Goku had to ring themselves out in order to take out Jiren. So 17 being the last one standing. Mm-hmm. And I already knew the universe was being brought back, but how they did it was kind of beautiful. Seeing the super dragon flying over the universes. Yeah. Okay. Fuck you. I'm wailing. Oh, shut up. No, you're. But yeah. But with with that being said, now the ending. Now, going into this final episode, we knew. I was never ever in doubt that the fact that Dragon Ball itself is gonna be gone forever after the movie. No way. It's too popular. It just got in its groove. It really got in its groove now, and there's a lot more stories to tell. Yeah, and take a break. With the movie, cool. Yeah, cool off a bit, but it was pretty much nothing complex. End the arc where it was, and then obviously we know it's gonna come back with something. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do. We're not saying it's confirmed or anything, but we just know that based on numbers and based on how the story is, Dragon Ball Super canceled. Well, I feel like the only way it could happen if the movie ended up tanking. If the movie I highly doubt that. Yeah. I highly doubt. I'm just saying it could be average, but I highly doubt it'll tank. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the only way for Dragon Ball never to return. First of all, I like the fact... Let's talk about Ultra Instinct for a bit. Yeah, sure. I like the fact... Vegeta! Okay, here we go. I'm kidding. But, I'm not gonna lie. Although Vegeta got his moment, the moment we got to the final fight with Jiren and Goku, I completely forgot about Vegeta. I'm sorry. God damn. And I love Vegeta. I wanted Vegeta to have a moment, but I'm like... He had a moment. He beat the shit out of That was Topo. Outshined by freaking Ultra... Are you telling me Topo versus Vegeta is a bigger fight than Jiren and Goku? No. Who's the main character?
And it will forever remain that way. And it sucks because I love Vegeta. But this is their kind of way to give Vegeta, like, a bone while we focus on Goku.
God damn.
Like, he couldn't even get Ultra Instinct or Attack Base.
Oh my god.
Ultra Instinct. No, but more seriously, I mean, again, he had the moment, like, an ascended version of Super Saiyan Blue. Yeah. But Ultra Instinct just looks so much cooler.
The silver hair got you?
Yeah, it's like the floating hair follicle thingy. It just looks nice.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie. I like how they made an effort to make sure how special Ultra Instinct is. The fact that Goku cannot do it properly right off the bat.
No, he had to continuously do it over and over again just to finally like get into the groove.
And this how they utilize it was so fucking cool.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't know how they animate some of the scenes. He's like extra movement. You really feel like he's moving without thinking. And
hockey. I'm kidding.
I don't watch One Piece, so I don't know what I'm saying. But how do you feel the fact that Goku's like, oh, I can't do it anymore, or I can't do it right now?
Bullshit! I'm just, no, you know you're just patronizing Vegeta. Come on, we know. But no, I mean, at the very end, it seemed like it kind of backfired on him a little bit for using it too much. Well, so it is believable.
It's supposed to be past his limits.
He's immortal.
And I do
mortal, not immortal.
Yeah, and I feel like we're gonna see it again eventually. But it's gonna be hard. They're not gonna make it like a Super Saiyan transformation where he can just do it like that.
Yeah, it's not just a skill; it's instinct.
Oh God, why are we doing that? Why we do that now?
He'll pick it up. It's muscle memory. But no, I believe he'll eventually get it. Yeah, now, whether he was lying or not, I don't know.
No, some people were like, "Oh, he can't do it anymore." They're ranting about it, and I'm like, "The show's gonna continue. Yeah, he's probably gonna do it." The form has been well received.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I love Ultra
standing ovations from both the crowds and even the gods.
Yeah. Oh, that scene where they stood up.
I'm like, oh
really?
Oh.
I like it too. I'm like, okay, yeah, we won. Game over.
All right. Even Beerus was like,
oh, no, you feel like Beerus like, I want to fight this guy again.
I'm a little itchy now.
Yeah, I want to fight him. But no, I would say Ultra Instinct got to be my favorite form next to Super Saiyan. That's how much I like it.
Yeah, Super Saiyan's classic. Ultra Instinct also is a DVD because it's not gonna be like the iPhone where we're gonna get like Super Saiyan 7. Like, okay, like it would have been redundant. So it was nice to kind of like, go a different route. They kind of did that.
Ultra Instinct Frieza.
I mean, technically it seems like anyone could get it, right? Well, if you work hard enough and blah 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 or whatever. Yeah. Like, it's not like, you have to be a Saiyan to be a Super Saiyan. Yeah. Ultra Instinct, if you are at that level, you could probably get it.
Yeah, get pushed.
Do you think anyone else will get it?
I want Frieza to get it. I also want
Ultra Instinct.
I want Frieza to get it.
Watching him be all nimble just disgusts me. Like, yeah, doing that sound. I'm like, no.
But no, yeah, I gotta say, great form.
Great form, for sure.
And the silver hair, I was like, about it first, but then when I saw it animated, because the first time I saw it wasn't again in the Jump magazine.
Because it was a still.
It was a still.
But seeing, again, like, just the little touches, the hair kind of
and they made sure every time Ultra Instinct showed up, even when he was the first imperfect version of it,
yeah,
they made sure it was a special thing. Mm-hmm. Like how they animate Goku, they made sure, like, okay, we can't make him look like shit. They gotta make him really look good.
Yeah.
And I love it. I really love Ultra Instinct. It's really good.
Do you think we'll get any other forms, or so far Ultra Instinct?
It's Dragon Ball. We're gonna get a form eventually. I'm being honest. Yeah. I'm the biggest Dragon Ball fan. I'm like, we're gonna get a fucking form eventually. But so far, I'm happy that Super Saiyan Blue is the go-to form of Super at the moment.
For now. Sure.
But Ultra Instinct is gonna be that form where it's just super fucking hard to get. It's not. Yeah. It can't be like I said before. It won't be like Super Saiyan where he just like that every.
Oh yeah, And that being said, now that we kind of wrapped up the Ultra Instinct aspect,
yeah,
it just pretty much comes down to, like, what do we expect for the future?
Well, first of all, we have a movie coming out.
Yes.
Now, before we talk about that, also, in terms of plot-wise, how do you think about the new animation style, or the new look of the...
Different, but I like it, for the most part. Again, like you were saying, like, minimizing the amount of detail to just focus more on
movement.
Fluidness, I think is a good move. It also kind of like gave a completely different vibe, honestly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it felt, even though Dragon Ball-esque.
The teaser only 20 seconds long.
Yeah, but it felt different.
Even how he was like jumping.
Yeah, like just small details. It just felt like, I don't know, like Return to Basics or something like that.
Yeah, but updated.
But yeah, it was like 2018's version of Dragon Ball animation.
I would say that's a good.
That's like it's not retro, but more like vintage maybe. That's the word I would use.
Yeah, because people have complained about the new designs, kind of like they make them look too oily, look too shiny.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Do you know that?
I was like, they lathered you in Johnson & Johnson.
Oh shit! But and the only time it got really good was when they got the big time animators to make them look fucking good.
Yeah.
But now apparently I saw an interview with the guy who was in charge of the movie.
Okay.
He wanted to make the designs animator friendly.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they want to go more simple, less shading. And my only issue with it is the fact that Goku looks a bit too young. I understand he's like Saiyan, so they age slower.
I mean, come on, with GT, they made him a kid. Come on. This is like a mid-growth.
Don't fucking bring in GT. What the fuck? We talked about GT already. God damn it. So, and I don't count. He turned into a kid. That's bullshit. But, that's my only real issue with his design.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, I don't really have any issues. Because it's a teaser. It's a teaser.
It's a teaser. It's a minor issue.
I have to see it at least for like 5 minutes.
They do, like, based on statements, they said they want to make this the best looking Dragon Ball movie ever. And they got other...
I'll be the judge of that.
Of course you are. But apparently they got the design or new style has gotten praise from other animators too.
I can see that.
Like, and those are the same animators who dissed the new style from when Battle of Gods was first shown, and they look different.
Yeah, so if anything, that's definitely a good sign, and it just kind of comes down to like seeing it in full.
Yeah, and now in terms of the plot, it looks like it's gonna be they're gonna fight Yamoshi, which if you guys don't know.
I don't know for sure.
Okay, so Akira Toriyama did an interview about the first Super Saiyan God, and his name is Yamoshi, and it looks like Goku's about to fight a Saiyan. Who could it be but Yamoshi, honestly? The synopsis is that we're gonna learn about history about Frieza and the Saiyans.
Oh dear God, we're going down that lane again.
Yeah, I saw the synopsis.
All right.
So I'm like, okay, so Frieza might be in the film.
Do you think like as a fully fledged character in the spotlight, or kind of like background, or in the middle?
Middle.
I think middle.
Maybe cameo.
Yeah.
But yeah, after that, I don't know what they're gonna do. Now, like the first Super Saiyan God, that's interesting because they talked about it in the show.
Yeah, usually those types of arcs I kind of like for the most part. I mean, I think the last thing I saw was Legend of Korra. They did that. Legend 1.
Oh yeah, the Avatar 1.
Yeah, they did a special about the first one. So yeah, I definitely look forward to that for sure.
Yeah, and also. I do want to learn a bit more history about Frieza and his history with the Saiyans. Like, how did he come across them and how did he employ them and all that shit. Maybe we'll get that.
With great benefits and insurance.
Oh yeah, if you guys don't know fighters, watch the cutscenes for fighters.
I love the cutscenes.
They're gold.
Yes.
They're literally gold.
But okay, so that's kind of what we're
doing ourselves into. I don't want Frieza to be the main villain again.
No, again, I feel like they exhausted him. Like, I was already skeptical, with him with the movie.
Yeah.
So the fact that, okay, for the most part, it did pretty well, but don't overuse him.
Yeah. The fact that he's alive is a big plus, but they have to use him very sparingly from now on.
Yeah, because tread carefully.
Yeah, with the series going forward.
Yeah.
Very carefully.
Because now you're overexposing Frieza, and you kind of technically ended him at a high note with, the Frieza arc, and then you brought him back with Resurrection of F, which for the most part was solid.
But yeah, some issues here.
And then you incorporated him into the tournament, which,
way better.
Everyone loves. So, that's already, 3, situations. So, using him again, I recommend not.
Yeah. I feel he's going to pull what he did to Frost. Or he will, if he sees a villain that might get in the way, I'll team up with him.
How cute.
How cute.
Yeah, no.
You knew that was going to happen.
No. Yeah. So I knew from the very beginning, I do not trust him at all. I still don't, but...
He's still evil. He's
still evil, down to the very follicle. Oh, well, he doesn't have hair.
Tail.
Or tail, which was cut at the very end.
They grew back.
Yeah, it grows.
But yeah, moving forward, I have no idea what they're going to do, but I highly doubt it'll be over.
For sure. They'll probably explore other universes.
Yeah, it's too popular.
Probably maybe their history or future of each universe. I'm not saying every universe. No, I'm just saying, that's open territory. Probably maybe new villains coming in.
You know what I want now? Moving forward, I want a straight up villain again.
Thank you.
Instead of another tournament. We have 2 tournaments in this whole arc.
Yeah.
And we've only had one big main villain, and that was Goku Black and Zamasu.
Yes.
Hit, not really kind of the villain. Champa, not villain.
Frieza was kind of
Frieza was
Yeah.
Beerus was
I would say
he's a villain. He was a kind of a villain, but now he just
I saw it more as an opposing factor or a rival.
Another rival.
A rival.
Goku's the biggest slut in this show. Oh my god. How many rivals does he have?
like enough to make Vegeta jealous.
He already does a pit.
Yeah, I know. So imagine Jiren now.
Jiren,
You
Frieza.
have some training to do, Vegeta.
Oh yeah.
But no, with that being said, you took the words right out of my mouth. I want like a legit villain, and that's something I feel like Super hasn't really done yet, with the exception of Goku Black, despite the mixed, reception.
Yeah, mixed reception with that. I understand.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no more tournaments. Fight to the deaths.
Do you think we'll get that? I want that. Like, okay, enough with the Sunday morning shit. I had enough of this whole Sunday morning. Let's be PG. Like, I want it to kind of return back to form. Like with Dragon Ball Z, where it got more serious.
I generally miss the bloody and how brutal the series. I mean, the series for the rating it can get pretty brutal.
Yeah, for what it is, but it doesn't
like that whole scene. That whole sequence where Jiren just made Goku his own personal punching bag for like the past 10 minutes.
Now imagine if that was bloody. Dragon Ball Z-esque.
Violence. Where Goku was like
because it got violent in Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, it did. Like, I saw the uncensored version. Like when I first saw the uncensored version, I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah. So again, it comes down to just for the audience to get adjusted to whatever it is the future holds. Because from Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z, that was clearly an adjustment. Yeah. Like, of course, kids they like that kind of thing, so it was easy for them to immediately gravitate towards it. But from Dragon Ball Z to Dragon Ball Super, a lot of people, including myself, had an issue kind of adapting to it because it was trying to combine Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. Yeah. So, moving forward, I do want to see them go back to that Dragon Ball Z feel.
Yeah. But I'm confident in the fact that Super...
It does enough, for sure.
Yeah, and also it made its own identity.
Yeah.
Like, it's so... I get these Dragon Ball feels more in moments than the entirety of GT.
Like flashes, for sure.
Yeah, and the entirety of GT.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Like, GT, I'm just like... Kind of cool, spinning forward, kind of cool, making shit wrong, kind of cool concept, but I never got that, oh my god, fuck yes, compared to Super, I scream like a little fucking fangirl.
You really like to say that.
But, yeah, and like I said before, new villain, actual villain, bad guy, and are we mentioning Virus maybe? It's been a while.
I think they're gonna save him for later, like maybe kind of like the end. Because obviously, they wanted to establish the fact that the gods are just on another level.
And just on another level of that.
Because, with the whole Topo situation, he was just kind of like intro.
He was like the proxy of, okay, Vegeta beat a god of destruction level dude.
Yeah. So they were kind of hinting at it, but clearly there's just so much more of a gap that they need to close in order to even get to that point. Yeah. So I don't think we're going to get that anytime soon, but we're getting closer.
Yeah, the only time I feel like Goku can take on a god of destruction properly is when he goes Ultra Instinct, really. And
even that, we can theorize, but, I don't know how much of a gap that would be. I would have to see it.
Yeah. But, any last thoughts on Super? Or for now?
No, I mean, I think it was pretty solid.
Solid ending, yeah.
This arc, in my opinion, was the best so far. Oh, and you could argue with some of the other arcs, but in my personal opinion, yeah, it doesn't matter.
There's so many good moments, and also the ending just... It's funny, I would say, this Dragon Ball Super's ending I like more than Z's ending and GT's ending.
Why, you don't like Ooh?
I don't give a fuck about Ooh.
We want Ooh. Let's have a petition. Okay. 2018, we get it.
You know what? I'll say, if they do Ooh like they did 17, I'm all for it. I'm all for it, okay?
Do you think they would? Huh? Do you think they'll do that?
They did with 17?
I obviously, they scavenged 17 from that wreck, a train wreck of GT. Yeah. So, do you think they would do that?
Possible. He's the reincarnation of Kid Buu. You could do so much with it, okay?
Yeah, I was like, we're gonna bridge the timeline so it gets to the end of Z.
I probably want that finally. Okay. I want an actual timeline of past Z.
Yeah, I mean, like,
we're done with. I'm done with the whole between shit. I want past. And they're gonna probably retcon the ending of Z because Kuritama never thought of Beerus or Whis or shit like this.
Yeah, because if you think about how the last episode of Z was, I'm like, okay, this is clearly like it has to match what we did with Super. Yeah. So yeah, they might. But did they say that or
no? So I don't know. I don't know. But I would say I like the Super's ending. I like more than GT and even Z's ending. And Z's ending I really did not like.
I feel like a lot of people didn't really like it.
Yeah. For sure. And I can't really say Dragon Ball itself had an ending because it just goes straight to Dragon Ball Z, so...
Oh, yeah. I mean, Dragon Ball in itself is always going to be solid if you want something that's not Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. But yeah, so overall, Super ending, satisfied?
I'm satisfied for now. Now we just have to wait.
It's going to be weird.
We get a movie and then, you said, you're aiming, 2019?
I'm going to say this. They're going to have a new show by 2019. It also depends on how good the scheduling is, because I've told you how piss poor the schedule was for Super back in the beginning.
At the very
beginning.
That's
why the animation was so shit. Not because of money. Time.
Yes.
And Super schedule has been notorious for having one of the worst anime schedules like ever.
Okay.
That's how bad. The fact that people are some people are really into animation,
Mm-hmm.
they are shocked. The 130 looked as good as it did. Mm-hmm. They are shocked.
Okay.
So I want them. This hiatus could be a good thing because give them time to regroup. Maybe change the art style. If the art style from the movie is well liked enough, they might adapt it to the actual show.
And it gives them a chance to just take a break.
Yeah.
Like reassess. Like again, when you keep doing things continuously, you kind of lose focus of the bigger picture. So this will give them at least a general idea of where they want to go for the next couple of months.
I think they need a break because this whole tournament has probably been exhausting to do.
Yeah.
A literal. I can understand why they have to reuse animation quite a few times because holy shit.
Yeah. I didn't even do that much in comparison to Z.
Oh no, they did a lot. They did a lot. In 129, they did a lot of 129.
Yeah, but Z was notorious.
Yeah, I'm surprised no one points out the fact that Z did that a lot.
Z had to do it a lot of times, and I was like, that's why I always praise the choreography of Super, especially this tournament, just because they really pushed it all out. With the details.
Yeah.
So it didn't feel repetitive.
Oh yeah, especially again that 130. Holy, oh my god. I cannot praise that episode enough. Even 131 with Frieza, Goku, 17.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
Mm.
It was beautiful all around.
Yeah. So, with that being said, that pretty much wraps up this entire...
Yeah, I'm going to miss Super. It's going to be weird coming every Saturday night and not watching Super. I've been watching
You'll find something else to watch.
Maybe.
You have Netflix.
I have no time for Netflix.
This is not sponsored, by the way.
I wish. But no, I'm going to miss the series, actually.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna have to find something else to fill the void.
You can watch One Piece. I know you like that.
One Piece. Oh man, I am so behind on One Piece. It's not even funny. But I'm behind on a lot of series. I actually haven't really watched anime like that lately, just because I don't know.
Super was just easy to watch.
Super was easy. I didn't have to think too hard, and at this point, and this applies to Scott as well. It's just like time. Do we have time to watch other animes that may be either hit or miss?
So that's all we gotta say for Dragon Ball Super's ending. We can't wait to see what happens next. I'm excited for the movie, and I'm completely confident that it's gonna come back again
for sure. So with that being said, check out.
One more thing.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
For future videos, we really like this podcast kind of style of doing it.
Yeah.
So we do plan on making more videos in the future.
Yeah, this is going to be our first one. Of course, things might change here and there based on what we were trying to aim for. But this is just getting our feet wet. We like the idea of a podcast in terms of both, the video itself and then post-production stuff. And,
we have already topics in our head to talk about.
We have topics in our head. We're thinking about opening up a SoundCloud, kind of just to set up, at least the audio version of this, because, audio, you could easily pump that out. Yeah. Video is the one where it takes a little bit longer, but definitely we're going to get a SoundCloud at some point. So maybe by the time this is posted, we'll have that channel. Hopefully. If not, we also have our social media accounts. Again,
Facebook.
YouTube. We have a gamer channel. We haven't really done that anything.
Yeah,
but yeah, Tumblr, maybe sometime in the future Chris might do some posts again.
Yeah, I know. I stopped doing Tumblr because in school.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know why, but Super kind of revitalized me to go back to making videos again.
Yeah, we want to get our groove again.
Yeah.
And it was a good spot to start over.
Yeah, and hope you enjoyed the video itself. Hope you like the new format.
Yeah.
And we want to know what you guys think about how this video was, the new format.
Yeah.
Also, what do you think about how the Super ended itself? And any particular favorite moments, or who you think is the best character in your opinion, and who's the trashiest? Which is not an opinion, it's just TN, not just a straight up fact. I'm sorry, he was trash. I can't defend that. You and me go back and forth.
Super's Yamcha. Really close.
Yeah.
Really close to saying that now.
Yeah. You know what sucks though? I collect figures.
Yeah.
And I want to get a team of Universe 7.
Yes. You will get him.
And I have to get Tien. But I'm a completionist, so I'm going to have to get him. But I don't want him because he was so fucking trash.
So that pretty much wraps up everything. We definitely look forward to just basically whatever they bring to the future.
Yep.
Obviously we have the movie coming out. We definitely know the series is going to come back.
Yeah, I'm not even worried.
Yeah, so with that being said, we just kind of wanted to touch bases a little bit. Obviously, this is our first podcast episode. Just trying out different things. Obviously, with the new setup with the camera. In addition, we're thinking about even getting a SoundCloud just for audio only, so that we could at least pump out content faster. And then, with with the video. We could obviously post that a little bit later. We also still have our social media accounts, Facebook, Tumblr, Chris.
I'll get to Tumblr eventually. Don't worry. I do miss making Tumblr posts.
I know. I was waiting. Where's the post? But with that
school happened. That's why. Goddammit.
We have Twitter.
I have to get a career and support myself. Yeah.
Oh my God, life is too hard. Twitter. We even still technically
have a Twitter account.
We do. Yes.
I forgot we had a Twitter account.
I'm the one manning it.
Oh yeah.
We have Twitter. Technically, we have the gamer channel, but we haven't really done anything.
Yeah, we've got to figure that out.
But obviously, this is just getting our feet wet again. This kind of
inspired
us to kind of do videos.
Super's ending really got us hyped up.
But we won't promise a specific schedule.
Yeah, we do plan on doing some schedule, and we do having a set up for filming.
But we have some ideas for sure.
Yeah, we do have ideas cooking up. We've been thinking about this for quite a long time of when to come back, and I feel it's the appropriate time. Mm-hmm. And we'll see. I'm generally excited to film again. I really miss filming.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
With that being said, that wraps up this video. So that's 2/3 of MediaShinobi. Chris and Jan signing out. Scott will be here eventually.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he'll like this podcast style. He'll really like this.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. So,
peace. Oh, your head is cut off.
No, that's fine.
All right, peace out.
Ooh.